What it is, guys? It is that time. We've got a decent amount to talk about today. Not as much as usual, but at the same rate, all new event that we've got to talk about here, okay? Experience the battle from the anime challenge and become the strongest Familia. Familia War Games is starting, I believe, Wednesday, okay? Very simply put, what is Familia War Games? Select it from the arena. Boom. Choose a member of your opponent Familia to battle. Win the battle and get badges. That's way oversimplified because, well, as we'll see in a moment, there's a lot more to it. Okay, the Twitter account makes it seem really, well, it's not going to be as easy as they make it sound. Okay, so prep period starts tomorrow. Battle is then on Thursday. There's another prep period on Friday and another battle on Saturday. So things be happening. Okay? Your opponent Familia will be matched. You can change your party and assign general/lieutenants during the battle period. I already know a few people I'm going to be putting up in the front because of my Familia. They are absolutely beasts. And unfortunately, I'm not one of them. Please note that if you do not register your party during the prep period, a default party will be registered. That's important to be aware of. If you sit around, if you're a Familia leader, you sit around and you don't assign anybody for your Familia, it's going to be chosen for you, and you may not like it, okay? Battle period. You can choose an opponent to battle with. General Lieutenant cannot be assigned during this period, so they have to be assigned during the prep period, okay? During battle period, you will begin with a party and the status last registered in the battle prep period. So we're going to have a pretty detailed discussion tomorrow during the stream about how we're going to handle that. Prep period. Please note, you will have to re-register your party in the Familia War Game screen. So basically, during the second prep, you're going to have to basically do it all over again. So, pretty straightforward stuff. During the event period, 2 Familias will be matched up for battle every day. Schedules are set, blah, 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 like we just saw. The first 24 hours will be prep. From then, the prep period will begin. The prep period will begin between, blah, 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 7 p.m. So basically, during our normal stream time tomorrow night, prep period's going to kick off. Then basically, Thursday evening, Friday, most of the day, will be the battle period. Then prep Friday evening, so basically that was a day off, more or less. Pretty straightforward stuff. Now, it says, for more details, please see our in-game news or help. So here's the in-game news, and there is a lot to talk about here, okay? There's so much to digest in here. I just heavily recommend you read it. I'll put it in the description down below so that you have a chance to actually go through it and see everything that needs to be done there. There's a lot of work for Familia leaders more than much of anybody else, but you do want to be aware if you are made a general and it's not communicated to you, you're going to be working, son. You're going to be working. Okay? So, and once again, if you do not register a party during the period, one will be set for you. May not like it. So, pretty straight up stuff. Now, all Familia members will have 6 Familia badges at the start of the period. You'll be able to take Familia badges from your opponent by winning the battle. The amount of Familia badges you can earn from your opponent depends on each battle result. You cannot take more than the amount your opponent has. Okay? You cannot regain Familia badges taken by your opponent. So, win. Win. That's the important part. Okay? 1 general and 2 lieutenants must be assigned for each Familia. Again, I already pretty much know who I'm going to do for that. General lieutenants have more Familia badges than other Familia members. You can earn more badges by defeating opposing generals and lieutenants. Generals and lieutenants are hidden and cannot be identified at the beginning of the event. So in other words, they can't be targeted, which is kind of nice. Generals and lieutenants can be found and marked by fighting them once, and it will be made public to all your members. So it's basically a game of Battleship. Once you find them, though, then everybody can yummy down on them and go nuts. So, folks in my Familia, be aware of that. Familia War Games will progress by auto like a regular war game. So, in other words, make sure your teams are on friggin' point. Okay? There's no continue option, of course. Familia skill will not be active during the Familia War Game event. that's kind of actually nice, because we've kind of balanced ours out. And if somebody's got a crazy fire or dark team, they put all their eggs in that basket, yeah, that could tip the scales a little bit. Okay? Every Familia member can fight 2 battles during the battle period. You cannot fight a battle after reaching the limit. Daily battle limit, 2 battles will reset at 7 BST. You cannot increase or reset battle limits using items or iris. You only get 2 battles a day. Do them. We'll figure out ranking rewards once that drops. So that's Familia War Games. Get ready, guys. It's dropping tomorrow. Hopefully you watch the anime. You know what you are kind of expecting from this. Let's move on to the next thing. Friday's units. We finally know. And I'm wondering if this is going to be 2 units or if this is going to be like another one of those double units. We'll see what happens. Because this is just called Cassandra, but it's... I can't remember the other girl's name. But yeah. We'll see what happens with that. But we know pretty much what to expect from this. It'd be kind of interesting if she was an adventurer and she was an assistant. We got both of them. But I think they're going to be one kind of unit. So we'll see what happens there. Okay. We're getting a rerun of last year's swimsuit issue. So that's coming back. I'm sure they're going to rerun the gacha for it. And it'll probably be first bowl 200 iris, so on and so forth. So... No, when the first polls are 200 iris, they're not guaranteed 4 stars. It means the second draw is going to be guaranteed 4 star. And then forth and so on from there. We'll be under the normal circumstance. But that's coming back. Usually when these things come back, they reset everything. And I don't remember if this had a gacha last year or not. But if it didn't, they'll probably add one to it. That's kind of the way they've tended to do these things. Either way... Probably going to get a Hero Light and Flame amulet in that. Pay attention. Okay? Now, this is an interesting one here. Okay? So, there's going to be distribution of 5 Hero Lights, 10 Iris, 4 Hero Fauna, 1 4-star ticket. All these will be distributed. Yeah. Oh, and this is going to reopen the Mega Valis, the Exilia Quest, I'm guessing it's the Mega Exilia Quest and the Mega Material Quest for the release of Familia War Games. Okay? Those 5 Hero Lights are going to be imperative. I can finally finish up one of my units, and it'll be so nice. Alright. The final thing to talk about, and I should verify, this isn't happening this week. This is actually dropping next week. I forgot to mention that. This is not this week. This is actually dropping next week. These are just leaks that we got in preparation thereof. So after Familia War Games ends, this will be live. Okay? This will be dropping on the 21st. We're getting another Familia Rush. So Familia Rush will most likely be water. I mean, it's the giant fish thing, but most likely is going to be water because that's the units we've got right now. So be aware of that. Prepare for that. If you're a leader of a Familia, just make sure you start feeding that up so you can actually take this down. That's pretty much all we're getting. So this week, the big thing is Familia War Games. Familia War Games is the big one this week. There's not a whole lot else to talk about this week, aside from obviously the anime stuff that drops on Friday. Then next week, we get this, and the week after, we get this. So, good stuff, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Are you hyped for Familia War Games? Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit nervous if I'm honest. I have faith in my Familia, but not in me. That's the video. I will be back at you guys with more DanMemo here soon enough.